everyone, and welcome to today's video. Now, today we're going to be talking about the VCT 2021, so Valorant Champions Tour 2021. Valorant as a whole is done for this year, and we've obviously crowned our new champion for Valorant for 2021. So first of all, we'll just first talk about the teams and who's in it, and then we'll do the groups, then the playoffs, and then we'll have a look at my pick'ems. And I guess also my tier list as well, if I can try to find that. So, so the winner of Masters 3 was Gambit. So Gambit got an automatic spot, and Sentinels also because they won Reykjavik. And Team Envy came along with Sentinels from the NA circuit points. Crew Sports was the only Latin American team in this via the circuit points. Vikings and Keystars for the Brazil circuit points. Ascend and Fnatic from the EMEA circuit points, Strikers from the Korean circuit points, Crazy Raccoon from the Japan circuit points, and X10 created Team Secret from the Southeast Asia circuit points. Cloud9 from the NA LCQ, Team Liquid from the EMEA LCQ, Furia Esports from the South America LCQ, and Full Sense from the APAC LCQ. So those were the 16 teams that competed for the VCT champion, I guess. Yeah, yeah, champion title. I'll just call it that. So let's now move on to the group stages, and this is what it looks like. So Ascend and X10 Crit got top 2 in their groups. Yes, X10 Crit beated Team Envy on the decider match, and so this is basically it. I can't really see it, but 13-10, 8-13, 12-14. So X10 somehow beated Envy in the decider match, and that is one of the matches which I will be reviewing. And obviously, the other big thing that happened in this group was over Keystars or Vivo Keyed. I think in the Ascend Keystars match, so this one right here, they used a bug. So you know that Cypher Cam bug? Yeah, they used that. Let's just say it wasn't that pretty. Riot actually had two responses to it. One of them was the first one, and it was that Keystars will lose the 7 maps. After Breeze. So originally it was Keystars who won it, but after reviewing and everything, it actually went to Ascend. And then I think a couple days later, Keystar, so the match actually got reset. So and this was only for Breeze. So Ascend got a 7 map advantage over Keystars because was a 7 or was a 6? I actually can't remember. It was 7 map advantage over Keystars and Breeze. So they basically almost had like half half round in a half. So they had a pretty big advantage, but obviously it went to Ascend winning that rematch and beating that Team Envy in the winners match. And obviously if we have a look here, so this is the competitive ruling. I'll leave a link to this if you want to read over it for yourself. Basically it says that Zhao violated Rule 7.2.6 of the Valorant Global Competition Policy by using a Cypher camera placement that is not functioning as intended and violates the design purpose of Valorant. Zhao used the Cypher camera exploit on 6 rounds of the match, and this is basically the exploit. So there's a spot on Breeze. I think this is A, right? Yeah, so this is A, where if you put a Cypher cam there, so you can see this part. There's a little gap here where the enemies won't be able to see. So Viva Kid used this on 6 maps. And yeah, I think that they use like they use like actual like evidence, like they actually use like actual like Valorant like YouTube clips to show evidence of this. So why wasn't the match stopped? The tournament officials will only stop a match if an exploit is clear and obvious or reported by a participated team. The one-way view of the camera exploit is a small portion of the camera's perspective and was not immediately obvious when watching the player move the camera during the match. Additionally, Ascent did not report the exploit. Well, I find this pretty fucking dumb. You know why? Because I reported, I think, a couple months ago this was, that Giants Gaming did this. They did this exact same camera exploit in a tournament, and Giants Gaming got punished. But however, this was after the match, and obviously they now ruled this as a exploit. I think they should have just immediately stopped it when they saw this camera, because Giants Gaming was punished for the same thing. They were punished by using this exact camera. So I feel like it's fucking dumb that they didn't stop it in the middle of the game, but that's just how Riot is. Impact of the exploit basically gives them an unfair advantage, blah 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 blah. And these are all the evidence, so I will leave a link to this video, this article in the description. In conclusion, the Pacific Cipher camera exploit provides an unattended one view of the entrance to a site or breeze, which provides critical information that has a severe impact on the outcome on the round, even when the Cipher camera does not see the player from the opposing team. Therefore, the 6 rounds where the Cipher camera was exploited was used will be forfeited by Team Vivo Keyed and granted to Team Ascend, resulting in an adjust score of 12 of Ascend 12 and Vivo Key 9. Furthermore, the outcome of a Pacific round affects the economy of subsequent rounds. To account for the impact of the 6 rounds forfeited rounds on the subsequent rounds in the map, Ascend will be additionally awarded one round. Therefore, the adjusted final score will be for the map will be Ascend 13 and Vivo Key 9, and this is the relevant rule. 7.2.6 Exploiting. Intentionally using any in-game bug to seek an advantage is exploiting and is prohibited. Exploiting includes acts such as making use of any game function that, in the tournament operator's sole judgment, is not functioning as intended and violates the design purpose of Valorant. Team members may confidently check with the referee at the beginning of a competition to determine a specific act would be considered exploiting. Riot reserves the right to make an ex post facto determination of whether an exploit has occurred. Now, after this, let's just say a lot of people were pissed of this ruling. And on trending on Twitter, it was I think it was hashtag Justice Vivo Keyed, if I remember correctly, or hashtag Justice for Vivo. I might be completely wrong, but it was similar. It was similar to those lines, and that obviously caused Riot to respond. So this is obviously the update. So yesterday we issued a competitive ruling for a map exploited by Vivo Keyed and forfeited 4 round wins in their match against Ascend, resulting in a 13-9 victory for Ascend. After further review, we determined that they should have forfeited the 3 rounds, which would make the score 12-10 in favor of Ascend, with no team having won the map. After discussion with Ascend, we will be replaying the matches at the start of today's broadcast, with Ascend ahead 7-0 to account for the 6 rounds that involve the exploit and 1 round econ penalty. And then basically they just said they're going to be restarting it because of the backlash and over review. I'm actually quite shocked that they actually review this. I'm really surprised about that. And this is obviously what what some people had to say on Twitter. This is from Zeke. Didn't deserve the win, but it's not our decision to make. Really big fuck up for the referee to not address it during the game. Exactly my point as well. They should have addressed it legit on the game. Turn off my DM. So if any of you want to send more death threats, you can do it in the replies. Thanks, clown face. And yeah, there was a lot of death threats going around, especially to the Ascend players. I don't know why, to be honest. It's kind of dumb. And yeah, so that's the hashtag Justice for Keyed. That was the hashtag which was trending, I think, in Brazil after this clown fiesta. I just want to say. And I got another tweet here. This was a response. This is like I actually don't know what it says here, but it says something. If I can obviously click on it. Okay, it does. I don't know what it says, but I know it says something. There's a reason why I saved it. I just can't remember I just can't remember what it says. Um, I think, and then this is an actual caster. I think for the Brazilian, is it a Brazilian community? Or maybe he's French. I actually can't remember. But if we have a look, um, so fun fact one. Prior, the buggy cam used by Vivo Kid is in list of prohibited bugs specific in the tournament rules, and nobody reads the rules. So basically, what he's saying is that it was actually in the rule book, and they should have also really read the rules. But I think this is what I think what Mercer's saying is they didn't know, or Jal said they didn't know that it was in the rule book. But according to this caster, which I kind of give more credit to the casters because obviously they know the game very very well, and they probably have also read the rules and everything. Um, he says that the bug is actually in the tournament rules and it's in the list. So yeah, I mean, I feel like the penalty, yeah, it was a bit much, but at the same time, I can understand. I mean, they legit used a bug that another team legit used. Giants Gaming used that exact same bug and got punished for it. And Giants Gaming, however, did not get an appeal. They didn't cry about it or anything. It was just the fans, mainly the Brazilian fans, the toxic Brazilian fans, actually crying about it. And I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate by saying that, but I think that completely makes sense to me. I think I actually I kind of agree with Riot. Yeah, it's harsh penalty, but at the same time, no one was crying about Giants gaming. No one was crying about Giants gaming getting that penalty. It's only just because this is just the biggest tournament of Valorant history this year in 2021. Everyone is now crying about it. So yeah, that's Group A all done. A lot of controversy, and now let's get into more controversy. Group B consists of Liquid, Crew, Esports, Centrals, and Furia. Liquid and Crew both advanced from their groups to go to the playoffs. Yes, Centrals was knocked out. Furia Esports was last. Now, where is the controversy here? Well, it's this one, Sentinels versus Furia. There was stuff going around. Uh, or maybe it was like well, maybe it was during the Viva Key situation. Let's just say Zombs got a little bit cocky, and he tweeted out, I think talking to a Brazilian, I think to a Brazilian player or a community, someone in the Valorant Brazilian community. Basically, he said, I cannot wait to beat your shit region again. That's basically what he said. Um, let's just say the Brazilian fans weren't happy. They were very pissed off. There was also something about, why did Sentinels like get punished for what they did in Breeze? I don't know what they did on Breeze, to be honest. If someone could tell me in the comments, that'd be great. Um, but yeah, Zombs got a little bit too cocky, basically calling the Brazilian region shitty and terrible. That's basically what he said. But they immediately got beaten out by Korea Sports in a 2-1 fashion. So obviously I will be reviewing that match just to see what the fuck happened to Sentinels. um, but obviously, as I thought, Liquid was going to win against Sentinels, and they were pretty dominant on this group stage. They did a very very good job. But that was like the only big controversy there. Basically, Zoms against the whole Brazilian Valorant community, and if Zoms does go to Brazil, I wish him good luck. If it's like for like a Masters event or something, I wish him good luck because Jesus Christ, a lot of Brazilian fans are going to be trying are going to try and get him. So that is Group E all done. Luckily, then the rest of the groups had no controversy, which is good. Group C had Gambit, Secret, Vikings, and Crazy Raccoon. Gambit and Secret both advanced from their groups to go into the playoffs. Now, I just want to say a big congratulations to Secret and Crew for surprising everyone, and X and Crit as well, for surprising everyone. I'll be honest, I was not expecting Secret to be this good. Um, Dubstep was crazy. And basically everyone in Secret was crazy. Cruz was as well, especially Kesnet. My God, he's an absolute fucking madman. My Jesus Christ, it's amazing. X and Crit also did a fantastic job as well. Basically everyone from X and Crit did a really good job, and they should be happy about their result. But obviously if we scroll down here, Vikings won against Crazy Raccoon. Gambit won against Secret in the opening match. Secret actually won against them in Icebox, but they immediately got 13-0 in Breeze. Oh dear. The winners match, Gambit won against Vikings, and then Crazy Raccoon won against Secret won against Crazy Raccoon, and then Secret won against Vikings. Um, yeah, Secret surprised me a lot, so I'm really happy that they got the result that they had. Yeah, they didn't really go that far in the playoffs, but still a great job by them. And like finally in Group D, I had Fnatic, C9, Vision Strikers, and Full Sends. Fnatic and Cloud9 were the teams who advanced to the playoffs, which also meant Cloud9 was the only NA hope. Now, where have I seen that before? Oh yeah, League of Legends. Uh, and then Vision Strikers and Full Sends were eliminated. So if we have a look here, Vision Strikers won against Full Sense, Fnatic won against C9, and they were both won the opening matches. Winners match, Fnatic won against Vision Strikers. That one actually quite surprised me, to be honest. I really thought Vision Strikers had a chance of making it into the playoffs, but it looks like they didn't. I mean, there's legit reason why I was skeptical about putting them in A tier, because they just aren't good at LAN. They're great at their against their own competition, like in Korea, but they're not great on LAN against like other regions like NA and EMEA. And then elimination match, Cloud9 won against Full Sense, and then Vision Dragons lost to Cloud9 in the decider match. Yeah, just like I said, I was incredibly worried for Vision Strikers. Alright, let's now move on to the playoffs. And possibly we had a lot of surprise other than one, which you can easily tell which one I'm talking about. Quarterfinals, Ascend won against Team Secret in a 2-0 fashion. Liquid won against C9 in another 2-0 fashion. So there's Ascend, there's Liquid and C9. Gambit won against X10 Crit, even though X10 did put up a good fight against Gambit. And then Crew Esports coming out of nowhere to beat out Fnatic 2-1 and advancing themselves into the semifinals. Now, pat on the back for Crew Esports. I think they are the team of the year for Valorant. I feel like not a lot of people will really argue about that. They could probably maybe say maybe Team Secret for surprising everyone, or maybe even X10 Crit or basically some other teams. But definitely number one, Crew Esports. They did a fantastic job here in Champions. They did an amazing job also in Berlin. Reykjavik was kind of just an off time there, but they did a really, really, really good job here in Champions. I'm really, really happy. I'm really happy that they did. Semifinals, Ascent being now Team Liquid. I was a bit surprised on this one. I really thought Liquid was going to wipe the park, but I mean, Ascent has always had Liquid's number, so yeah. Gambit winning against Crew Esports, even though they did put up a great fight, still, especially on the last map in Bind, 18-16 went overtime like 3 times. I actually can't remember. I haven't watched it, but I'll probably maybe review this match. I don't really know, but still, great job by Crew Esports. And the grand finals in a 5-map series, Ascend beats out Gambit. This is possibly the greatest match in Valorant history, or it's definitely up there. Because this one was crazy. I didn't watch it, but from what I'm seeing here, this is a contender for best match of Valorant as a whole. So I will be definitely review this match to see how crazy was this. So that is the results for Valorant Champions, and obviously we get to wait until February for the next big Valorant tournament, which would be Valorant Challenges for all regions. So let's now move on to my pick'ems, and we'll first start off in the playoffs. Not too good, not too bad. I mean, it's half, pretty good. So I got Liquid, Gambit, and Career Esports right. Why? You might be wondering, why the hell did you put Career Esports? Oh, I put Secret down because because of how crazy this tournament has been going with a bunch of upsets, especially from Crew, X10, and Team Secret. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put two. Two of them will be upsets, and two of them will be actually realistic. And I got the two realistic rights. And I got one upset right. So, still pretty good for me. And then I put Liquid to basically win the whole thing. It didn't really work out. I did got Gambit right to get into the grand finals though. And then Gambit winning against Free Sports, that is fine. And then I did get the grand finals wrong. Group A, let's have a look. Um, I see. I was really on the copium of Envy actually doing well because I thought they were going to carry their momentum as they had in Berlin to champions, and I guess I was completely wrong. I mean, I also need to give them credit as well. Um, the EMEA teams obviously played um before before champions because they were obviously part of the Red Bull home grounds for some of them. Like, well, I think all of them actually. I think Fnatic, Liquid, Gambit, Ascend, all those four teams were in the Red Bull home grounds. No one, I don't think anyone else even actually competed. So yeah, um, yeah. I mean, I only got the opening matches right. All the rest I got pretty shit. Let's just say, yeah, none of those were correct. Let's now move on here. This was possibly my best one. I got Liquid Sentinels right. I got Career Sports winning against in the elimination, and I put Sentinels winning against Career Sports. I mean, I was close. It would have been great if to get a full group correct, but that's a bit of a disappointment. That's alright though. Let's now move on here. Gambit, Secret. So I got Gambit winning against Secret, Vikings winning against Crazy Raccoon, and Gambit winning against Vikings. I didn't really get this one right. I was easily Secret advanced, so I got that completely wrong. And then finally for Group D, Vision Strikers, yeah, winning, and then I basically only got two right. Well, these were technically correct, but it wasn't with the right team, and I got Fnatic. I got Cloud9 winning against Fnatic, which is completely wrong. So, I got the qualified teams correct, just not in the right way, you know? Well, I should only know that. My Vision Strikers even qualify. I don't know what the hell I'm on about, but whatever. So that is my pick'em. I got 195 points, which is not too bad. I'll take that. My next goal is now to get to is now to get to 200 points. That's my next goal. All right, let's have a look at my tier list. Well, okay, let's have a look first. I think Liquid is correct. Gambit is definitely also correct. I think I should put Ascend up there. Fnatic as well. Sentinels and Envy in A. Vision Strikers also in A. That's why I was also really skeptical about Vision Strikers. And C9 also maybe at A. So basically, I should put the four European teams in S, and then basically all these four in A tier. I think I could have put Crew maybe in B or A. Maybe also X10 also maybe a B. Secret at B. I think that might be all good. I think that might be alright then. Finally, I changed Crew up to B and X10 up to B. Um, and then Secret will also to B, and then move these two teams up to S tier, and then move all these four teams down to A tier. I would have gotten correct. I will be happy with that. But obviously, this was my whole opinion, so yeah. But that's really about it for 2021. I don't know what this is. I don't really care. So that's really about it. Obviously, 2021 Valorant season is now done, and we get to now wait until February for the next big event. I'll probably also maybe we're obviously doing more VOD reviews during the year, so expect some VOD reviews on my Twitch, RJV, twitch.tv/RJVT if you want to watch it. And yeah, so that's really it for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.